Trying something a little different tonight. And I got an echo because I forgot to mute my audio. That's audio confirmation, isn't it? Easiest way to do that. Let's get this started here. I'm just going to not go through the other ones from earlier and see how it works out by just running the macro. So here we go. No, I just haven't let him out of the waiting room yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's time for Ken Stout Live.
All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome in Friday night. I still got an echo. There we go, to get rid of that problem. Oh my gosh. Friday night, a little bit after 9, June 9th, 2023. I've got Sam. Hello, Sam. I've got William. I've got Greg. And I've got Chris already up and running into the Zoom chat. I'll go ahead and bring them in and say hello to those guys. Hello, Sam, William, Greg, and Chris.
Hello.
Hello.
Looks like my OBS is out of adjustment. I learned something today in OBS. Accidentally. Totally accidentally. Go catch up with chat.
I could have told you how to fix it.
No, I'm actually going to leave it as is and show how I'm going to fix it. And I'm going to try to show how I did it. I have a real good idea of what I done. Let me go ahead and get some co-hosts going here. So if we get any bad apples in, you guys can just remove them from said Zoom chat. Make sure I hit the right button. Hello, Jeff Ryman.
Good evening. Lucky I'm here.
Guys are lucky I'm here.
Just woke up about 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
Fell
wow.
asleep watching the TV after I came back from getting a haircut.
I wish I had that excuse. I'm just worn out for playing.
Well, at least you did some actual exercise.
Now, I don't like this new heart thing that's showing up on chat because you can no longer can't get to the three dots no more.
Can I mute Alex? He's asking me. Okay.
I guess you could. I was going to say no, but yeah, go ahead.
Somebody else did.
I don't know who did. I didn't. But I can put him right back in there, and I probably will put him right back in there. I got to go look at something real quick. Yeah, I got the little thing on chat where if you hover over, you get the heart, the smiley, the pop party thing, the one face, and the 100. I don't like that because if someone says something in chat right there, you can't get to their three dots. So I'm going to have to see if that's movable or what. I'm not real pleased with that. Like right now, I can click on it and I can go 100 and it shows up in my chat. So it used to be only on the phone. Now it's on both. So I need to get positioned so I'm halfway right anyway. Going with no green screen tonight. I tried to get the doggone stupid fish cam to work this morning. Wouldn't work on the fish channel. So I actually didn't know that it was running on this channel until I got a message from someone and said I was showing the fish tank on this channel. I don't know if I can zoom that in any farther or not. Let me see if I can. I probably can't.
When I first saw your message about the fish, I thought maybe the fish were on strike or something because you weren't paying them enough. But
Well, I feed them every night. Okay, so that's showing it, but it didn't make any changes. So let me jump over to the other camera. See if that makes a change or not. Yeah, that's, I don't know. I think my system's having issues right now, seriously.
Francis is still waiting for her fishing pole.
I was going to put fish in there tonight. We actually went to Petco, and their prices are so stupidly high that, and nobody wanted to wait on us. There was two of them standing there twiddling their thumbs, and I probably would have bought at least two, maybe three fish, but they just stood there and looked at us like we were not there. So I'll never go back to Petco again. No great loss. So if I reduce, so I can reduce it. I don't want to do that because that looks horrible. So I'll go ahead and zoom this into about right. That's as max a zoom as I can do, and that's only 50%, and that's terrible. I don't like Longitude's zoom with these 922s. I really don't.
That's what we get, Princess. What? A fish tank.
If I could figure out a way to ship one to you, I've got 4 of them sitting in the garage. Got plenty of fish tanks. Let me pop chat out and go catch up. I see John Aloy Sr. was there.
I'm done with this.
What's that, Chris?
Trying to order groceries online at Kroger and the website is extremely slow.
Sonny
I put in my
Wallow.
cash. I don't know if it's my computer or if it's their website.
It could be a little of both. You never know.
I don't know what Alex said last night about Congress passing a law where on internet fee being 100 down and 100 up.
I don't know what the mandate is. I know the federal government a couple of years ago mandated there to be a minimum speed, but I have no idea what it was. I think
25.
Gary.
It was 25.
No, it had to be higher than that.
yeah, I mean I'm not sure it's a law. That's a goal for rural internet, isn't it?
More than anything.
Guideline,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, the minimum. Okay. The minimum is, I think, 25. I Googled it.
All right. I don't know who this is. Let me go see who.
A dot.
Yeah, they're not getting in.
No.
Nope. Goodbye. Well, hang on. Before I do that, I can send them a message, right? I can, because it says message the waiting room.
They can't answer you, but they could go back and come in with something identifying it.
Why does it say
Yep.
Chris Garrett co-host me?
I made you a co-host.
Okay, it says me because that is me. I am me. Okay.
You are you, yes. And that person left on their own accord. I got a feeling I'm going to be running a lot of them off by the very simple question that I'm asking. And since there's no way for them to correspond back, then I feel they're going to leave. Let me go catch back up with chat, which I started to do. Tony Wallow's first, William Dawson second, One Fish third, Bobby fourth, and then Bobby Tony. Great guy. I'm third. No, Greg, you were fifth. And then he says, oops, fifth. John Aloy Sr. was there. He says, I think I'm sixth tonight. Yes, John, you were sixth. Alex says, I'm here before the stream started. There's no waiting room for me during the night stream. Well, since you're running my show, I think that there's a good chance that you might end up in the waiting room. Make sure you about that, time will tell. That's true. Tony, Dog, William, Jeff, Ran Israel. Hello, Ran. If you'll notice on the clocks, Ran, the far right, I think my guy I reached out to get that, no secret, is Wintermute, got that right. If it's not, let me know, and we will make, and when I say we, I mean Wintermute, we'll make an adjustment to it and fix it for me. Yes, Tony, that was a bomber. That was clearly someone trying to bomb Zoom. Yeah, the bombing, it was my fault. I let someone that seemed legit the other night, and then they got all silly and stupid, so I kicked them out. And they had either already shared the creds or shared them right after. And we're going to get bombed for a little bit. I can live with it. We're going to just leave things status quo the way they are for right now and see what happens. I think that catches me up on chat. Oh, Alan Barnes. Hello, Alan. From Winnipeg, Manitoba. Cool. And Rand says, thanks. It's A-OK. Good. I'm glad we got that right. When I say we, I mean Wintermute. It would have taken me. I could probably put the IDT in and Rand's name. I would have never figured out how to get the clocks in there. That wouldn't have happened. So I'm going to go ahead and bring someone back in. So I did manage to get 9 holes of golf in today. I did live record it. It's taking its sweet time to upload. I can't do the trick by starting iTunes and dragging it over to my computer for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Had a good day. Had a real good day.
Well, you won't want to hear this then. You're having the soft, loud thing on your microphone like you did the other night.
No, you're having hearing problems. I've come to the conclusion.
That is possible.
Sam shakes his head no.
That is possible.
Oh, that was good, Sam. No. Well, that's plugged directly into my motherboard. So if I'm having problems with that, that's not a good thing. Let me go see.
I don't know, but if everybody's quiet, then you say something that starts out soft, and then all of a sudden we can hear you normally. Or me, and I haven't changed my speaker setup. I did unplug my headphones out of the front of the computer because I kept hitting my leg on the cords hanging there.
Yeah, all I'm going to do is I'm going to bump up the output level just a little bit.
Yeah, I just did it again. So
You just did.
Okay, what about now? How does that look? Oh, you know what? I'm watching the monitor here, and it does look like it's kind of doing something goofy.
Yeah.
I wonder how it's coming out over across YouTube, though.
That I don't know. I can go have somebody listen.
Yeah, if YouTube could give me
maybe Tony or Rand might be able to tell you.
Yeah.
I would trust either one of those guys.
Tony gives me a thumbs up. Your main audio in Zoom YouTube sounds fine to me. John Aloy says it sounds fine. So it's a Zoom thing. Normally YouTube's the issue, but tonight it is the Zoom thing.
Was it last night we were telling you the same thing, or the night before last?
Yeah, it was. So let's see what this does. I clicked the automatically adjust microphone volume that we unclicked last night, or unchecked. Wow. Let's see. We'll just see how that goes. I don't need to necessarily. I want to let Carrie know I was able to chat up until the 2-minute mark, and then it automatically redirected me to Carrie Holzman, and I do not have that function turned on to be redirected. The autoplay, I have that off, and I still got redirected.
I'm not sure the autoplay has much to do with that, but I haven't kept track well enough to tell.
I have no idea. It's just something that I had heard that if you have the autoplay off, you're not supposed to be redirected. But I clearly
think
got
I've had it happen
redirected.
both
You
ways.
do get
So
redirected with an autoplay off.
There it says just Josh.
yeah, I'm not letting that person in either. Uh-oh, who
They're
let him?
trying to. It is Josh.
Okay.
was eating.
Yeah, Josh, you shouldn't change your name like that because we don't know you as Josh. We know you as your other name. You almost didn't get let in.
Josh's name for a minute.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And I almost, whoever let him in, let's not pull that trigger so fast. Oh,
What
well,
about-
I'm muted?
We are
The roof.
Well, wait a
the
minute. Hold
sun, the
on.
moon, the stars, and all of us.
Josh, I see your aunt didn't take those scissors and work on your hair.
See, I got enough cut today for both of us.
So YouTube can hear me. I know YouTube can hear me.
I actually did get myself a haircut one time. I cut off all my bangs.
Why
That
am
was
I
like
being asked?
maybe I must have been about 5 or 6 years old.
Okay, so I have confirmation that audio is working on YouTube.
Has done that.
My
Why?
former supervisor at work out here years and years ago used to cut his own hair. He had very tight curly hair. I mean, really tight. And he would get a set of clippers with the right length attachment on them and just zoom, 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 zoom. He was done and looked pretty good the way he did it.
Somehow, when I was trying to send a message to Josh to verify who it was, I got muted, and I was muted on Zoom, but YouTube was still able to hear me. Now, how is the audio sounding over Zoom?
Sounds good.
Well, we'll just let it sit where it's at for a while and see what happens.
Sounds
Hopefully
all
it'll.
right now.
When I was throwing the stuff around on the floor, I was trying to do an imitation of Terry of him throwing stuff around, but I don't think I accomplished that.
What'd you get from Amazon today? I did not watch your stream.
Got the other USB hub.
Oh, okay. Get it hooked up?
Yep.
Got it plugged in, running? Got all your issues with USB resolved now?
Yep.
Good.
Now I don't have to keep flipping them back and forth.
Yep.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. Okay, Tony says audio is normal on YouTube, so I'm just going to leave it like it is. I have not messed with anything. Matter of fact, in YouTube, I should be extremely loud right now because according to
you're
the...
still doing the thingy on Zoom, but
that's just impossible.
it's just the way it is right now, I think.
Yeah, but for the longest time, it never was an issue on Zoom, and now suddenly it is an issue on Zoom.
I mean, so long as you keep talking, the volume stays about the right level.
So you think it's when the mic sits, it's just got to fire back up or start back
I
up?
have no idea. I'm just reporting the symptom.
I understand.
Now that Zoom has created a bug when it updates.
That's a good possibility. All right. It is on Yeti stereo microphone. Let me try. I hate to use this, but let's try this. Now, for the next couple minutes, let me know if it goes in and out now, then we'll know it's clearly Zoom because now I'm using this microphone. But I think I'm still using the Yeti for the YouTube stream, and I'm going to verify that by...
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Okay, so you can use different mics for different. All right.
So I'm going to turn that back on for YouTube, and I'm going to leave this one on. Now, if it starts cutting in and out using this, let me know, and I'll try another one, and we'll see what happens. Chances are it's eventually going to do the same thing if it does it with this one. So, but the problem with this one is I have no way of knowing if it's too hot or not, because YouTube is hearing off of the OBS or the OBS off the Yeti microphone. So anyway, for the first time in a long time, I got a par today on my opening hole number 1. I put the ball about maybe 14 inches away with my tee
We saw
shot.
the picture.
I honestly thought, as did Lorna, that it was going to go in the hole. It really, because it hit and it rolled like it was supposed to, and for a brief moment, I thought, I've got my second hole in one.
Well, at least when you showed that and said that's where my first shot yet, I think you would have got more people to believe you than if you said you got the hole in one.
Well, if I got the hole in
I'm gonna
one,
call you the
I'd have
hole in one.
recorded the fact that you would watch me walk up to the ball and go, "Here's my tee shot," and you just seen it at the bottom of the cup. We were not going to record this today. We were just going to play. And then with that tee shot, she says, "Oh, I think you're going to have a good day. I'm going to go ahead and record this." And I had a good day. I really did.
Did she play?
No. She barely can walk 9 holes. There's no way she can play. And I really want this to get uploaded, or me be able to get it, because I was trying something, again, I'm not supposed to, but I was trying something 200% different than I've done all year. And it seemed to work. So we'll see.
Well, you had mentioned about borrowing your mom's clubs for Lorna.
Was going to,
Didn't
but
know.
Mrs. K slept until 3:30 this afternoon after going to bed about 7:30. She is worn out. I stayed
Good for
up
her,
and
but she needs the rest.
oh yeah, she does. I stayed up and messed around till about 9:30, and then I obviously had the fish tank running, and I obviously had Doug in the background. I forgot all about that, and the microphone was picking up Doug. That's why you guys heard Doug and Dennis over the fish tank stream. I will figure that out, and I will make the adjustment so that doesn't happen again. I tried to run it on my fish tank channel, and it wouldn't go. Would not, could not, would not, did not. I just gave up on that. And like I said, I didn't realize it was running on this channel until I got a message, and they said, "You know you're live," and I'm like, "No." And then I went and looked, and sure enough, I was live. So, and tonight I'm just doing this to be different.
Well, Doug must not have been all that loud. Of course, I was only listening a little bit on my phone since I was out and about. So.
I played it back a little bit. You could hear him talking every now and then. He wasn't super loud. I started breaking the studio down tonight because 2 weeks from yesterday, my mom will be here, and we're going to have to rearrange everything anyway. So I'm in the process, or I was in the process. That's what made me think about doing the fish tank cam for the fish tank back here. And you can't tell it, but there's the picture right here is Lorna and I in Chicago, and then the picture over here, right here.
Yep.
That's all. That's Carrie, my mom, me, Carrie's grandson, and Lorna.
Right.
And put them on the wall somewhere. Throw darts at them. I mean, I'm just going to mount them on the wall. Let me go catch up with chat. I would think that if the Mike's game was on, that's what Ken's starting to speak. The audio. We adjusted the gain a while back, and maybe I need to go readjust it. I don't know. Bring chat over here so I can read it just a little bit better. Rand likes the new intro. Gave me the Benny Hill vibe. Yeah, that is true. It's coming up good. Okay, so the audio is sounding good through the Yeti on YouTube. Cool. Rand says, I would think that the mic auto gain was on. That's when Ken starts to speak, the audio would initially be louder and level down. I think it's the other way around, though. Don't you guys say it's low and levels
Yep.
up?
Yep.
All right, well, let's look at something here. Started to reach for a pair of glasses that I don't have. That's crazy.
Now you have auto gain or auto volume, or is that equivalent?
In the settings, I don't have auto gain. I have, let me go back over to settings here. Audio settings. You have automatically adjust microphone volume. Right now, it's showing 100% on the volume indicator, but it's only hitting about 65% on the graph on the little bar that goes across. But I also have the microphone turned around right now because I wanted to look at something. So I'm going to turn it back around and see if it goes any higher. No, stays the same. So I'm going to look at the settings on the back a second.
Time's up.
The gain's sitting at 50%, and it's on the little infinity sign. And I'm pretty sure that's the one I've been using since pretty much the beginning of time. Now what we could do is I'll change it one setting. I'll go back over here.
You confused me. You say it's on 50%, but you've got it on the infinity sign. That doesn't.
Well, I have two things on the back of the Yeti I can change. I have the how it picks things up, and then you can change the gain. So now I switched back to the Yeti, and I changed it from the infinity sign to whatever the next one over is. And I don't even know what that is. It looks like it's just a plain circle. The next one over is a heart. I'll try it next. We'll see. If this works, that's cool. If not, then I'll make another adjustment. But I did take it off of here. In fact, if I take this away, you guys should still be hearing me on Zoom. I'm not hearing you no more. What the heck? Hold on. Why am I not hearing you? I didn't change the damn speaker. I changed the microphone. Okay. So how do I sound on Zoom?
Soft.
Soft.
Okay. Hold on.
Add some volume and some bass to it.
How does it sound now on Zoom?
About the same.
All right.
Very low.
I wondered who was going to do that, actually. All right, let's try an audio check on Zoom now.
Still the same.
But it's about the same.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. We only have a few more settings to try, and then we're running out of options here. Oh yeah, I can tell by the mixer that's on Zoom that's worse. Way worse. That's way low. So let's go turn this right like that, and let's see how that works. That looks terrible. All right, I'm gonna that's better.
That's better.
According to that, it shouldn't be, but let's turn that off and see how that sounds. How does that sound now? I think my Yeti's going bad. Seriously.
About the same.
Yep. Doesn't surprise me. Hey, hold on. The gain's 100%. It's all the way up. All the way. All right. What about now? How does that sound?
The same.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to shut down the system and unplug everything and replug everything back in. I do not know. Have no clue. So I think I'm going to go back to the headset for the microphone.
That's definitely better.
That's much louder.
What's much louder?
The headset.
I haven't. Oh yeah, well I haven't changed it yet. I actually want to try something else first. I want
Are
to
you
see.
sure that headset mic isn't working too?
No, it's not. It's not. It's disabled. It can't be working.
Louder when you put it on.
Well, how does it sound right now?
Louder than it was.
Well, that's my camera, which is 4 feet away.
But
I'm using the camera mic right now. And then the Yeti's still going out over OBS. Do you want another Yeti? No, not if this one's broken. I don't. Be my luck, I'd get another broken one. So you guys said when I dropped this, it got louder?
yes,
Yeah.
It's louder now.
yes.
This is disabled.
What can I tell you?
It's me and my system. That's what we can tell me.
If Josh still has when he broke the USB port on.
So that tells me when it's selecting the microphone, that might be the problem, that it's not, because right now
It's a different mic.
it's selecting a different mic, because right now it says it's only on the camera, but you guys say when okay, I'm going to do a little test. Is this like super loud?
No.
No. Maybe it finally caught up. So I'll put it back up here. What about now? How's the volume now?
About the same, isn't it?
About the same
As before. Okay. But if I drop this, it gets louder?
No, not now. Now it's staying about the same either way.
So it's maybe there's a little bit of a delay on picking that up, or I just probably need to restart the system, which is probably, I'll tell you what, as soon as the stream ends, I will restart the system and see if that helps. Now, if I go over here, now it should be super loud because now I'm on this microphone.
A little bit clearer and a little bit less bass.
Okay.
Clearer, but no louder.
Okay. Well, let's go see what the settings show. The settings show I'm hitting about 85% with this one. Not that I trust these settings, but that's what it's showing. So let me see.
Tony's comment.
Yeah, I think I will do that once the stream ends because I don't want to do. Well, I think I'm being told to reboot in the middle of the stream. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is just troubling. It could be the update. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. Signal processing by Windows audio device drivers is set to auto. I went into the advanced settings.
Does my volume go up and have y'all noticed my volume going up and down any recently? Because I'm also using a Yeti, and that's all I ever use is a Yeti.
Nope.
It's a little loud right now, but other than that, no, I've never noticed anybody fading in and out on audio. And until recently, I hadn't noticed that mine was. So, signal processing by Windows audio drivers, I have the choice of on Windows default or off or auto. I probably want that set to auto. And then echo cancellation is set to aggressive. Oh, here we go. Check this out. Aggressive mode will always cancel any echo caused by your side. However, it may cause your voice to become intermittent.
Is that under sound settings?
Yeah, go to your microphone, click the caret, go to the bottom, it says audio settings, go down to the bottom, it says advanced.
On Zoom?
On Zoom, yeah.
Okay.
So
right.
I am going to take it off of aggressive and put it to auto. I'm going to go back and put it on the Yeti. And we'll see how it goes from there. As soon as I find the Yeti. There we go.
Wow.
Do what, Josh?
Like they've always been wild.
It might be louder now, actually. Update. No, I updated yesterday, so the updates are good. Long Dog says he's here in the middle of making dinner. Yeah.
What
Are
you
you
got,
using the
Vivian?
same mic for Zoom on OBS? Yep, I am using my Yeti, and the Yeti is actually for Zoom and for OBS. Yes, I am. And I'm going to go grab a water because I'm just worn out from playing golf.
I think you might have fixed
I'm
it.
having dinner.
Well, hold on a minute.
Fine.
Uh,
Gotta show your food. Better share it.
I'm greedy. I'm hungry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great. The water balls fell on the floor. It's where that floor gets lower and lower and lower every day. Don't stop talking because I'm gone.
They have to get lower.
Here's my empty plate. I just had a piece of cake. That's what all I had for supper. I ate lunch late. I went to a little cafe that my daughter used to work at years ago. And I know the guy that owns it there. And just
Hey,
a little
Cam, I got a
breakfast and
question for
lunch
you when you
place.
come back.
And the prices had gone way up, boy. The other
Um,
one I go to hasn't done that yet, but I got an omelet and a side helping of home fries and a piece of and 2 small slices of wheat toast and a cup of coffee. It was $17.
Ouch.
The coffee was $3.55. The guy
We
has
went out-
really good coffee, but
Mm.
it ain't worth $3.55.
we went out to eat with my grandma yesterday for lunch, and the drinks were more than that. The drink is $5 for a drink there now. Let me tell y'all a little completely opposite story. So we went today back to my grandma's to repair her necklace alert button that goes with the alert system she got, the medical guardian system she got, because the battery died in the old one, and you don't replace the battery, they just send you a new one. Well, she just got the system installed. It's sitting in the box, brand new, just got it installed. And the button that originally came with it, the necklace button that originally came with it, already had a dead battery. So I had to go over there and repair it and all that. Well, on the other hand, I also have one that's attached to our security system that I've had for 5 years now, and it's still working. I've never had to replace the battery, or never had to call them and have them send another one. That's different. You get one replaced right after you get the thing set up, and one working 5 years after you had the.
You sure her button wasn't made on Monday or Friday?
What does that have to do with anything? I have no idea. I have no way of knowing that.
All right, Josh, what's your question?
If your mom used the microwave,
Does my mom use the microwave? She used to. I don't think she does anymore.
if you use any help, if you use any help appliance,
No,
okay, then it wouldn't benefit her.
no. She's,
Other than maybe the refrigerator to get water.
well, I mean, she's not restricted from opening the refrigerator, no. And she still has the ability to open the refrigerator. So, yeah, I would say that she still uses the refrigerator if there is such a term as using a refrigerator.
Now we're gonna say if you use electronic, like a microwave and stuff, if you go on Amazon, there's a thing called bump start. And what you can do with them is you can fit them with a button and it will let the person know, hey, there's a button here. Because it's designed for people that are blind, such as Alex, myself, and Jeff.
And Josh, I'm not blind. I can see perfectly
I
fine.
know, but you get the idea. It's for people that have trouble seeing.
Well, I appreciate the suggestion, Josh, but right now, she's not allowed to use the microwave or the stove or anything like that. She can no longer make her own coffee. And they have 2 coffee pots, one for her and one for my sister, which is really crazy, but it works for them. So so far the Zoom mic is staying pretty steady, right?
Keurigs or normal coffee pots, or one Keurig and one normal coffee pot.
Yes, the audio seems to be stable.
Wrong again, Alex. You're on a streak of being wrong.
I'm asking you. I'm not being wrong. I'm asking you. Is it
Actually,
normal
you
coffee
made a
pot?
statement, and we'll discuss it in a little bit. How's that sound? Sounds good. Okay, I'm going to change. I'm going to bring the gain back a little bit and see if that makes any difference or not. I'm going to put it right back to the. I think what happened when it last updated, I think it automatically set that to aggressive because I have never gone in there and done anything with those. So I think that was an automatic thing. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I don't know for sure. I can't prove one way or the other, but that's just what I suspect. And I can't. Can I do this? Yeah, I can do this. I seem to have lost chat. I popped chat out and it's gone. Let me see if restore chat will work.
What did Alex do this time? I missed it.
Opened his mouth. All right, I got chat back. So now I'll re-pop it back out. Let's see this time where I don't know where it went a while ago. That's crazy.
Ken, you're bad.
So Zoom looks all right. I don't have it full screen. Do what, Chris?
I said you're bad.
I never claimed to be good. Rand says the reason I asked is because during all of your tests and changes, YouTube audio stays the same. Right. Because it is being picked up from OBS. And I've never messed with that at all.
What about the parents tearing the kids' electronics up?
I didn't see it yet. I saw you posted it, but I haven't seen it yet. I'll look at it. I'll look at it later. We got home just barely in time for me to set the stream up, and I was trying to get something to work, and it wouldn't, and I had to jump in the shower real quick. Someone take his hosting away. Alex wants you guys to take my hosting away. Hello, John.
Ain't gonna be me.
I don't think you can take my hosting away. I think the only way my hosting goes away is if I leave the Zoom, and then it gets assigned to someone else. And then when I come back, I have the option of being the host or not.
Rectamundo.
The co-hosts are being made to let people in to control who does and does not get in here. And Josh, you came so close to not getting in because you normally don't come in as Josh. So, Alex said that is correct. If I could only block him in the stream. Is there a waiting room in the YouTube stream somewhere? Oh, that's funny. Good to see John. He and I need to get together. He wanted to have a conversation, and he's been busy, and I've been busy. A weekend might work out all right, although I can't play golf Sunday night because we're going to dinner at my brother's until she goes to work. And then after that, I might try to get in and sneak in another quick 9 holes of golf. I don't know. I have to wait and see. Not today, but the last time I played, I was 8 over par. Today, I was 4 over par. And at one point in time, I was even par. And then it all kind of fell apart. So, but I played consistent. Real consistent. I was happy. I wish I could see the doggone video to see if my attempted changes were working or not, but it's taking its sweet time as usual.
You want me to let him back in?
Yeah, go ahead. And keep putting this little. Who put the emoji in the waiting room?
Sam,
We can put emojis in the waiting room now?
apparently.
Really? That's new.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking for that. And
Oh. So when someone's in the waiting room, co-host and host can send messages to the waiting room,
okay.
but
Well,
the
that's
waiting room cannot respond. Which I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm leaning toward it's a good thing, not a bad thing. Because if a bomber comes in and you say, "Hey, who is this?" and then they go off on the deep end, then that makes it bad. When they don't, like the guy that was here earlier, when I asked him who he was, he immediately left. So
Well, the one time I had a, I, it, I thought at the time that it was a job interview, but it was a pyramid scheme. It was a sales pitch or whatever for a vacation timeshare thing. It was 100 participants in the Zoom, and if you got that many people in the Zoom session and people in the waiting room, you can send a message to people in the waiting room. You don't want 100 people responding.
no, can you not send them individually in the waiting room if there's that many people in there? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking.
I want to say I don't think so. I don't. Probably not, but
No idea. That's
that'd take too much time. If there was 100 people in the waiting room, you wouldn't want to send individual messages to 100 people.
No, obviously not, because if you wanted to send something, let's just say to Bill, and you didn't want Bob to see it, and Bill and Bob are in the waiting room, if you send it to a quote waiting room and you can't send it individually, then everyone's going to see it, and Bob's going to know you're telling Bill something about Bob, and vice versa. And we don't even want to talk about Brenda.
Alex, research that and get back to us next week.
Next week, I expect an hour, next 12 minutes before the stream ends in 13 minutes. I'll throw you over in the waiting room so you can have 100% concentration on that. There will be no distractions. So do you guys on your chat on the stream, do you have the little heart down there in the chat itself or not? Or am I talking it in a foreign language here?
YouTube or Zoom?
All right, hang
YouTube
on.
or Zoom chat?
YouTube chat. I'm going to see if I can share it. Hang on.
Yeah, if I scroll down enough, there's a wide selection of emojis.
No, it's in the chat area itself. Can you guys see my screen on Zoom?
Yes.
You see right here, it says Tony Wallow, and then right over here, it's got this heart.
Yeah.
Don't have that.
That is brand new as of tonight on my YouTube.
On
That
yours.
must be for the creator.
Doug had it on his today as well. He was demonstrating it today on his.
Carrie's had it on his for like weeks.
Yeah. So it might be slowly rolling out.
Could be.
Now, I don't know.
Get rid of it.
I don't know, Chris. I actually was trying to figure that out a while ago, and I honestly don't know if you can or not. Now, let me see if I can show this over YouTube at the same time. That's the background cameras test. Where is the doggone? Let me turn the background cameras test off. I don't need that. And then I need, is it this one? No. Might be, I don't know.
There's
We
no
got to go
heart
down
in,
to the emojis with the hearts.
Like I said, I didn't have it this morning and I got it tonight. Okay, it's display capture. Let's try this display capture right here. That's not it. So let's change this display capture over to This one here. Yeah, now everybody should be seeing it. So you guys do see this heart, and when I hover over it, that's the thing I don't like about it. So let's just say I wanted to pick on Bobby and I wanted to remove that comment. I can't do it. One fish is I can grab, I think. Nope. I can get Tony Wallows and click on the 3 dots, but I can't get, well, yep, I can get one fish, but there's no way I can get Bobby Warren's 3 dots if I wanted to remove that comment. And it is mirroring because it's showing.
I've got it on mine and I'm watching the stream. I've got it on my end too.
I think it's slowly rolling out. Now we're going to get to see the opening again because I forgot to turn it off when we went. And it's not that long, so I'm going to let it play. I want to thank Brian for doing this for me. It's absolutely hilarious. And yes, it is kind of Benny Hill-ish, reminiscent of Benny Hill. With the way he set it up and all. The first time I saw it, I laughed relatively hard because it was
You're on full screen. Where do they exit full screen?
Ladies and gentlemen,
on Zoom,
boys and
Yes.
girls of all ages,
Hit escape.
it's time
Yeah.
for Ken Stout Live.
yeah, go full screen
Okay,
and
I
hit
got it now.
escape. That didn't
Did
work for me.
Did you
but
exit full screen, Ken, or you still got full screen?
I went back to full screen. I stopped sharing my screen.
Okay.
Tony says night. It's not quite over yet, Tony.
That's what I meant. When you shared it, when somebody shares a screen, it goes full screen on me. If I'm doing something,
You can change it, yes.
You hit escape. You highlight Zoom and you hit escape. It'll go down.
Or go to the top and grab the green, what is it, share screen, scroll down and exit that way. That's how I always do it. Pretty simple. I didn't know. So somebody shared the screen. I want to try this escape thing out.
Okay, 1 second.
Thumbs up.
No, that's not that one. I want that one. That's the one I want. Okay, go.
Okay, so you said just hover over it and hit escape?
Just tap your mouse button on it to highlight it.
Right, and that worked. Now, the way I do it is I go up here to view options at the top. Well, you stop sharing it, but that's okay. I go to view options, scroll down and exit full screen, but that's pretty cool.
I was hitting escape and it wasn't doing it.
Did you highlight the Jim? Do that again, please.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to highlight in where he's sharing, Chris, and then
Just
hit
click
escape.
click
Or
on
click
what I'm
on it,
sharing
yeah.
and hit escape, and it should go away.
It's not.
Well, then something's weird with your Zoom, because that's always worked for me.
Yeah, it's follow
Darn, I
presenters
really
plan.
wanted to use this opportunity to share Tammy.
Go ahead. You do realize again, I'm going to repeat myself again. There are consequences. You can share Tammy. Are you willing to pay the consequences?
No.
I didn't think so.
You feel lucky? Well, do
Good
you?
boy.
Don't do it, Alex. If you want to see Tammy, we'll put you in the waiting room.
There you
Yeah, I haven't changed. I
There
haven't
you go.
changed that yet. I need to go change that, but I'll get around to that one of these days. I
Are you
did,
gonna,
Jim. You better sit down when I tell you this.
Uh-oh.
I deleted over 250 pictures today off of iPhone and the iCloud at the same time.
Did you have them duplicated someplace, or are they just
No, they were all pictures I needed to get rid of, or I needed to pull them off the phone, put them on the computer.
okay?
250. But now I think that's what screwed up my phone because now I can't get that doggone video off.
Hey, Connor, you going to change the Zoom credentials?
Am I going to who to what? What? English, please?
Change the Zoom credentials.
I don't know yet, Josh. I think we all kind of came to the conclusion we're going to just go with the enabling of the waiting room for now. And I still think that's going to go away over time. I do. It's drastically slowed down already within a week, so it'll eventually even keel out. And if one or two slip by, we'll get rid of them and go from there.
The only reason I asked is because I wanted an email with them because I want to join from my phone if I go outside.
Right, I know.
I'm not going through a whole bunch of emails to try and find them.
Long Dog says, "What did we have for dinner?" Well, we went to an Asian buffet tonight, and I did not eat any carbs, and I did not eat any sweets. I had a lot of chicken, a little bit of beef, a little bit of pork. I'm still watching what I do. And she said, "Let's go to Dairy Queen." And I said, "No, we went last night."
Alex, get off the freeway.
My response, given what your medical condition is, are you trying to kill me, woman?
Yeah. Well, originally, the original plan was we'd go play golf. I wanted to get there at 4 o'clock. We made it at 4:31. She's going to come home and cook dinner, and the dinner she was going to cook was going to be low carb and sounded really good. Never happened. Never happened.
Yeah.
So, and it was good. We've eaten at that place
Fell
a couple
asleep.
times. We like it.
If I may inquire, what is an Asian buffet there cost?
I think we paid 30. I think it was 34.64, and I rounded it up to $38 for the tip.
So around $15 per person.
I guess, I don't know. We had water to drink, so they didn't charge us for our drinks.
Yeah, I was a little irritated today. This place I went to at lunch, I just was on that side of town anyway and hadn't seen this guy in a while.
How's your mom doing, Alex?
Cup of coffee, $3.55.
Okay, Josh, Alex, if someone's talking and you interrupt them again, it will not be the waiting room. It'll be goodbye for the night. Okay, you both have interrupted Jeff now about 3 times. It's frustrating. You guys are grown adults. You can hear when someone's talking, yes?
Yeah.
So why do you speak when someone's talking? Do you think what you have on your mind can't wait until whoever's talking gets through talking? Ain't nobody that important.
I am.
Well, except Greg. I forgot about Greg. I thought you left.
No, I was eating.
Is that what it was? Okay. Yeah. Tony puts a picture of a hammer. John says, "Alex, get off the road. You're going to mess up someone's car." Speaking of messing up someone's car, I saw a car today. Someone was driving. I don't know how that car was staying together. I kid you not. All 4 wheels were wobbling 4 different directions. There were more dings and dents, and oh my gosh, how that car was put together and stayed together, I don't know. But it was running. It was drivable. Don't think it was very safe, but it was being driven.
You weren't even in West Virginia.
No, I was actually here in Indiana. We were at a Walmart parking lot, though. I think maybe that had something
there you
to
go.
do with it.
Somehow I knew Walmart was involved.
Yeah.
I was there today.
Were they coming from the auto center?
No, I don't know where they were coming from, actually. We were on our way out. So John Aloy's got the timing down perfect because it's going to kick over here in a minute. Good night, John. We'll see you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Hope to see you on Doug's tomorrow. I should be there for most of that. I'm only important when my wife allows me to be. Yeah, I understand that, John. That goes without saying. So now I don't know if the macro is going to work. I did reset it. And if it is going to work within the next couple minutes, the scroll should start going by. It's still the same. I haven't made any changes. I do have some proposed changes in mind. I just haven't made them. Eyes hurting. What else? Yeah, I was pretty proud of myself. I couldn't sleep. Got home and I went to bed, and the guy behind us is getting his roof done. So every 4 or 5 seconds you hear when they're nailing something in the roof down. I don't know what, because it's shingles.
They're hammering the shingles down.
I didn't know you hammered shingles down. Do you actually
do.
nail shingles to the roof?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Did not know that.
You think they use Elmer's glue?
Tar, like what we did when I was a kid.
You can use staples depending on the kind of shingle, but
Usually it's nails.
I'm guessing Joshy left.
yep.
Oh well.
And usually they're using a pneumatic nail gun anyway.
All right,
so
John. Good night.
usually-
Having a garage sale tomorrow. All right. If Mrs. K didn't have to work, I'd run down and see what you have. I love going to garage sales. We saw a grill sitting on the side of the road up here, 3 houses up. Complete, looked practically brand new. It wasn't a grill, it was actually an iron skillet in the form of a grill, if that makes any sense, with all the utensils and everything. So I told her, I said, when I get back, I'll check it out. And if it's in decent shape, I'll go ahead and grab it. When I got back, it was gone. There goes the credits rolling by. So I want to thank everyone for being here. Tony Wallow, One Fish, Rand Israel. Thank you, Rand. Rand says, good morning, everybody. I'm turning in. Yeah, what time is it for him right now? 5 a.m. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's kind of where our life is at right now with her working overnight. Log Dog, thank you for being here. See you tomorrow on Doug's. John was here. It was good to see him. Bobby, thank you, Bobby. Don't think I've missed anybody.
I'm thinking I'm back.
Greg, we're going to teach you how to count tonight. We're going to get the whiteboard out, and we're going to teach you how to count. But you did correct yourself, so I'll give you credit for that. William Dawson was in chat. I think I got everybody. Don't think. Oh, Alan Barnes. Oh, I did miss somebody. Thank you, Alan. From Winnipeg, Manitoba. Now, what clock would Winnipeg, Manitoba fall under?
Central.
Would it be Central?
Yep.
Okay. Did you just happen to know that, or did you Google it real fast?
I know it.
Are you hoping that's your final Jeopardy question?
I know it is. I know that's right.
I would. If someone would have said, "I'll give you $100 to tell me," I wouldn't have known without Googling it. And Jeff, I do not know the answer to the question you asked me earlier today. I honestly do not know.
Well, no, I was just curious. I don't know either. I was asking since I didn't know how that expression